What's going on, guys? Jay Tiesler here with the latest Mustang and automotive news. So, got some things on the agenda today. We're going to talk about this award that the 5.0 got. We're going to do a little Craigslist find, and I'm also going to go over why the Land Cruiser I bought has been just kind of my experience with it and why it is such, like, pretty much my favorite vehicle that I've ever owned. So, we're going to talk about that. So, first, the 2018 Mustang GT, if you don't already know, it's got a third-gen Coyote. Well, it's done so well that it's winning awards. They haven't put a V8 on their awards since 2 years ago. Now, the GT350 engine got an award from these people. Now the regular GT is getting it. Some of the technologies trickle down, and they just kind of go through everything. There's a 7,500 RPM red line, 12-to-1 compression. Makes about 25 more horsepower than the previous generation, and actually that's probably underrated, to be honest. 25 horsepower flywheel more previously. It's just a hair underrated in my estimation. And combined with that transmission, the 10-speed auto, it just does super good numbers, puts the power down well, and goes down the track well. So they gave it an award. Pretty cool. Read about it. awardsauto.com. Craigslist find of the day. Now, I don't know if you guys search Craigslist like I do pretty frequently for stuff that pops up. This guy has been trying to sell this vehicle for a long time. And why I think it's cool is it's an original owner and it has this glass roof option. It's got 13,500 miles, and I can tell this is a car collector owned, enthusiast owned, and obviously it's sitting in a garage. It's the right color. It's been well taken care of. It's a 2012, and it's about $39,000. Now, this guy is firm on this price, I'm assuming, because it's literally been for sale on Craigslist for like 2 years. But anyways, if you're in the market for a GT500, this is a super clean one. It's an enthusiast-owned. And yeah, so the next thing I was going to cover is the Land Cruiser. If you don't know, I bought a 2000 model Land Cruiser about, I don't know, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. I got on this kick where I wanted to travel the West. I said, you know what? I'm in California. I'm living here. Why don't we go on some adventures? And, I've been fortunate enough to save money the past 4 years and get myself in the position where I don't have to work too much, basically. So I'm doing YouTube for fun. I'm traveling for fun, trying to build a new lifestyle, essentially. And the lifestyle I'm trying to build is just try new things. So, I don't care about these big trucks, and I never have. And I started researching, and I started looking into overlanding. And people started talking about how, basically, you don't need a big camper and RV. You can take the seats out of the back of this thing and you can basically put a bed in the back if you take the rear seats out and sleep in the back. And you can also pop up a tent. And so anyways, we went to a 3-day trip, and what we wanted to do was hit Sequoia National Park, Kings Canyon, and Yosemite, and that's what we did. So here is somewhere in between Kings Canyon and Yosemite. And another thing I wanted to note, that after I bought the truck, I looked. There's so many service records. This truck has 230,000 miles, and it had 224 when I bought it. It has 230,000 now. So I literally bought this truck and drove around the country. I drove back from Los Angeles to Nashville, Tennessee, and then from Nashville, Tennessee, I drove back to Los Angeles. So that's 2,000 miles each way. And then I didn't even change the oil. It had Mobil 1 in it. I looked on the records. It had already been changed maybe 1,000 miles ago. So I put 5,000 miles. The oil looked very clean. It wasn't dark at all. It looked like it had just been changed. And I knew that it was synthetic, so it could go, and it holds 7.2 quarts. So it's got a big tank. So, I stretched the mileage out on that, and I was a little sketchy. I was a little nervous on it. But, man, it had like zero problems. And I got super lucky with this truck, and it's just been the best thing ever. It starts up, it's quiet, it's smooth, it drinks a ton of gas. This is Yosemite National Park. I was just trying to get some pictures. This is with a Canon T3i. I don't know how to use it very well, but anyways, I just can't express how fun and cool it is to drive this big, heavy truck all around the United States. And if you're considering one and you don't know if you should get one or not, and you're into overlanding and camping and traveling and doing road trips and stuff, man, you can get these for anywhere from $4,000 to $20,000. And the thing is with these trucks, okay, you can spend $20,000 and get one with less than 100,000 miles, or you can spend $5,000 and get one that has 250,000 miles. And the difference in reliability is going to be not that much different. You're not going to have transmission problems typically if it's been taken care of, and you're not going to have engine problems if it's been taken care of. I mean, you see here we're in Joshua. It sounds so weird. Joshua Tree. And this thing just does work, man. It's just amazing. It'll take you anywhere, and it's been so reliable. It drinks a ton of gas, but anyways, rant over about the truck. Go get one if you're into this type of a thing. It's on a frame. It's not like it's not like your typical SUV that's like a car. It's on a truck frame, and it feels amazing to cruise around in this thing. It's super quiet. And man, it's just been rock solid. I've driven it all around, and it just hasn't left me stranded. And you should go get one. So go get one, drive the crap out of it, enjoy it. Don't spend the extra $15,000 finding an exceptionally clean one. I got this one for about $7,000, and that was from the original owner. It doesn't have a ding on it, basically, no body damage. From the original owner, everything works, no new tires and everything, and 225,000 miles. And I plan to put maybe another 100,000, 150,000 miles on it. So go get you one. Yep, over and out. Have a great day. Peace.